musicians that were good quality musicians that just couldn't make a living doing it, and it's a
Right.
shame.
That's
So,
that's 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 a great point. I mean, here you are, you're a creative guy, and you're able to make a living doing what you love,
yeah.
and not a lot of people are able to do that. Um, so you're on a desert island for 5 years. You got 3 albums with you. Only 3. Can't get sick of them. What are they?
Oh, I'd probably say the same ones I just said. I would say
That's
Goodbye
exact
Yellow Brick Road, Frampton Comes Alive, Abbey Road,
There you go.
Sergeant Pepper.
Oh, Sergeant Pepper, okay. We'll throw that
Yeah.
one in too.
And
Okay.
I love Physical Graffiti. That's
Yeah.
my favorite Zeppelin album.
This
Although I really like Zeppelin 4 as well with,
Zeppelin 4 is amazing, yeah. I'm a
Black
Zeppelin
Dog
2.
and
Oh god, I love Zeppelin 2.
Misty Mountain Hawk,
Misty
you
Mountain
know.
Hop.
I know Stairway to Heaven is on that, but
Eh,
th there's so many
uh,
great songs on
yeah,
that album. It's like Jimmy Page and
I
Robert
know.
Plant.
I was this past summer, my daughter and I went into Manhattan, and I was just walking around famous music spots. So we went down to, it was not St. Mark's Place, outside the building of the famous picture on Physical Graffiti.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
there's yeah, it's right. I don't know if you've ever been down there before.
No, but you know
It
what? One of
it's
my,
pretty cool.
there's a guy here in town, he's a musician. He was in New York. He took a picture of that building, put it on his Facebook a few months ago.
Yeah, it's
I
right there.
saw it.
It's
Well, holy
yeah,
cow, there it is.
it's right
Yeah. Oh,
it's right there.
you know what other album I would want? I would
What?
want Pieces of Eight by Styx.
Oh,
I
okay.
just love that album.
It's what's the big hit off that one?
Oh, they had Blue
Was it,
Collar
Blue
Man,
Collar Man? That's what I was
um,
thinking of, yeah.
Renegade,
Renegade's great.
the song Pieces of Eight, Queen of
Yeah,
Spades.
yeah.
Oh, they have, Dennis DeYoung was one of my main vocal influences
Uh,
growing up, like learning how to sing Come Sail Away
oh, it's amazing.
and Sweet Madam Blue and Light Up and Grand Illusion.
Yeah.
Those were like big songs for me.
What'd you think when they came out with Mr. Roboto?
I wasn't a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I know like when you're 23 or 24, actually I would have been when that came out. When did that come out?
80
81,
I wanna
83?
say 83-ish,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I would have been about 23. And at 23, you're not very, you're not very flexible with what you like.
Right.
Like in today's world, everybody likes everything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my kids, it's surprising what they listen to. They like everything.
Right.
But when we were kids, you either like this or you like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
And,
I know. But the as you get older, I was a big new wave guy, like The
yeah,
Fix, Missing Persons, Duran, all that
yeah.
stuff.
No, see, like with Styx when they did Mr. Roboto, I was so disappointed because I liked the classic progressive Styx.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I liked the Styx that was actually like 76, 77,
okay,
78. And as the years went on, they got mellower and mellower and quirkier. And I wasn't a big fan of it, although I don't mind it now,
right,
you know.
yeah,
But like talking about the 80s, I remember in the 80s, like there were two types of clubs and they were divided into what society thought kids liked. And they were probably right. There was classic rock in the 80s. You either played Van Halen
yeah,
and Journey and, Styx and Boston and, whatever else was big in the 80s. Bryan
yeah,
Adams,
uh-huh, yeah,
Summer of '69, that big album.
yeah.
So, and then there was the other side of the 80s, like when U2 came out, Flock of
Oh,
Seagulls,
oh,
Duran,
love it.
Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears, all that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff came out, but it was funny because you either liked one half or the other half. Most
Mhm.
people around in Canada, anyway, I saw, if they were rock fans, they didn't like the other stuff.
They didn't like the other stuff?
No,
Yeah.
it's funny around here.
It's funny, I was split down the middle. In fact,
That's
I went
awesome.
I was because 'cause I'm a stupid Duran. It's just because I think they're
Yeah.
fantastic, but even, Billy Idol, I mean,
Yeah. Well,
so
it's
I'm
funny because, I remember thinking when I started cutting videos here in 2021 or whenever it was, I was looking up what song should I do next? I want to try something different. I want to
right.
stretch myself.
Yeah, yeah.
because I had never done anything from the other side. I call it the other side of the '80s.
Okay.
Tears for Fears,
Right.
Duran Duran. I
Yeah.
call that the other side of the '80s that I didn't appreciate back
Okay.
then.
Back then. Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I just didn't know much about it because we weren't that kind of
Yeah.
band.
Yeah. You were
And I
rock.
certainly never sang any of that stuff because my cover band days, we were doing stuff like Loverboy,
Oh, wow.
Foreigner,
Yep.
Bryan Adams, Van Halen. That's what we did. We
Right.
didn't do Duran Duran and Tears for Fears and Howard Jones and,
Uh-huh.
The Cure. We didn't do any of
Oh.
that. I didn't know anything about it.
You
Right?
should try. You should do a Cure song. Have you done a Cure song yet?
No, I haven't, but people
Okay.
ask me all the time. I
Oh,
don't know
wow.
much about them still.
Really?
But Tears for Fears, one day I was driving in my car and I heard Head Over Heels.
Yeah.
And this was in, I don't know, 2020, 2021, whenever it was. And listen to the vocal, I wanted to be with you
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
Talk about the weather. I thought, wow, that's cool. And then he goes to that part, he goes, oh, I feel so something happens and I head over heels. And
Yeah.
I'm going, oh my God, that melody's beautiful.
It is. Yeah.
So I sat down and in my front room, I have a piano at my house and I started practicing it thinking, boy, this is really outside of my comfort zone. I sit at the piano and I start singing it and I go, I wanted to be with you alone. And I'm thinking, boy, that's really outside of anything I've ever done. I said, I don't know if I could pull this off and feel like I mean it,
Right. Uh-huh.
So I said, let me try the chorus. And I go like, something happens and I head over heels. I never found out till I head over heels.
You nailed it.
And I'm singing it. I'm going, you know what? I think I like it.
Right.
So I start practicing it for probably 10 minutes one day, 20 minutes another day, 30 minutes another day. Then I come in my studio on a weekend, set the camera up in the corner,
Right.
shooting down this way. And I said, okay, I'm going to try it. So I did 2-3 takes of it. And then that's not all one take. I know people think I'm singing live there, but what it actually is, it's a combination of 2 or 3 takes.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it was a chance I took. And then I said, you know what? I like taking chances. So I started doing a bunch of other things that I would never, ever do.
It's great you did that. That's great. And that one thing that you did with I'm not an expert in this, but I think that because that went viral for you, millions of views, it's how it pulled me into you. I think that pulled a lot of people to you.
Yeah, well, I know it did. And it's like
Yeah.
funny because a lot of them would message and say, your music makes us happy. And there's so many sad stories I heard.
Yeah.
Like there was one lady, a man, he said, dude, I just got to tell you something. My wife is in a hospital right now and she's not doing too well. She doesn't have too much time left.
Oh, wow.
She's in a lot of pain. I haven't seen her smile in like 2-3 weeks. And I just played the song Without You for her. It's her favorite song.
Okay.
The Harry Nilsson.
Harry Nilsson. That's one of my favorites of yours. Yeah,
well,
the cover. Cover.
He commented on that song. I think it was that song. Yeah, it was. And it's living without you. I can't live anymore.
That'll make anybody cry.
She said, or he said, I put the phone to her ear so she could hear it because I knew it was her favorite song. And she had never heard your version. So I put it to her ear and it was the first time she smiled.
Oh, wow.
And I can't even remember. And he said, I just want to thank you because your version is forever going to be staple to my memory of her and that smile. And
how did that make you feel?
Oh my God. It was like,
dude, that's
when I realized that, what I'm doing isn't really about me. It's about the memory that's tied to this song.
That's it, man.
And I'm just poking a memory, and
That's it.
it's a beautiful memory, and I'm doing something more important than just covering a song
Right.
sometimes. Sometimes I'm just covering the tune for fun, but
Yeah.
sometimes
But, you know, I think
something hits, you
it
know?
does hit, and listen, there's thousands of people who follow you, and I think a lot of these songs hit people in different ways. That example, the
Yeah.
Harry Nilsson "Without You," that gives me chills, but I think a
Yeah.
lot of the stuff that you do, I've seen, you know, it can fall into the category of yacht rock type of thing, like Elvin Bishop. I think when people hear you doing these renditions, it takes people back. It took me back,
Yeah.
but it takes people back, and I just wanna say, as a fan of yours, that thank you for that, because
Oh, my
I think there's a
pleasure.
lot of people out there that you touch with your cover songs, Pete, that everybody has a story in them, like this gentleman whose wife was maybe on her
Yeah.
deathbed and she heard that, you know, I think it just resonates with all of us, thus
Yeah, and it's
the
I've
millions of views you
you
have.
know, and I do notice something. I know something now for sure. It's this is not so much the success I'm having is not so much about me. It's the memory tied to these songs.
Exactly.
People are just loving to go back 40 years and
Oh,
know that,
it's
"Oh my god, remember?" Like
that's it,
I
man.
it's funny,
That's it.
I did a Survivor song.
Oh, okay.
Um, "The search is
Search is
over.
I was gonna say not Eye of the Tiger, Search is over?
You were
Yeah.
with me all the while."
Uh,
And I can't tell you how many people said, "Oh, dude, this reminds me of high school. I'm standing against the wall on one side of the gym,
yeah.
and I'm waiting for
Yeah.
this girl, and everybody in the school wants to dance with her, and everybody's taking a turn dancing with her, and she's so nice and
Right.
she's polite, and I'm the only one that's scared to ask her."
Uh-huh.
So I finally this song comes on, and I finally ask her to dance,
It's
and I
great.
just want you to know you just brought the greatest memory to me because she's my wife now.
Oh, dude,
Like,
that's a
I've wa
good one. That's
holy cow, you know, and,
look at
like,
these. You see what you're doing for us, Pete?
well, you know what's really funny,
It's
though? Like, I can't read all the comments. Like I said,
yeah,
like, one video might have 3,000 comments, but the few that I read,
right.
I wish I could read them all
So,
because there's
well,
probably
there's
buried
I
stories that
there's
I can't get to.
you can't get to that, but, you know, it
Yeah,
it this is one of the reasons I started the Vinyl Brew Lounge is sort of music, where does it take you to? Because
yeah.
we all like, the other day, I was playing The Best of Bread in my car. You
Oh,
know,
what a great
oh my god,
album.
Guitar Man, like,
Guitar Man.
I'm
Oh my
listening to this
god.
stuff and I'm like, you know, listen,
Yeah,
I'm 58 and it listen, when Bread came out, I was a kid, whatever. But
yeah,
hearing it, I'm like, I remember my parents had playing that or listened to it on the radio or
yeah,
Linda Ronstadt
sure.
or something, and it takes you back and the memories
Yeah,
and the nostalgia that we all have with certain songs in our lives, it's just it's part of it's part of the human experience, you
yeah.
know?
Well,
And
you know what? I think, like, I'm not to get too spiritual on you
yeah,
or
no, it's all
anything,
right.
but it is
Please do.
spiritual.
Yeah, it is.
To me
It is.
and I know a lot of people might laugh at me for this, but I don't really give a shit.
It's all
It's
right. Go
like,
ahead.
I think that music is proof that there's a God, to
Okay.
me. I really think so. You know, I think that it's one of these emotions that, um, science just can't prove anything about. Like, there's nothing about science can tell you
Right.
what you're feeling and why love works and why
Mm,
happiness works and or
true.
how it works,
True.
how tears
Y
work. Like, how does your emotion make water leak out of your eyes? You know what I
dude,
mean?
I before we came on, we were talking a little bit, and I said that there was a song, and my dad's still alive. He's 88 years old, but he used to sing "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" to me and
DJ
my
Thomas.
yeah, or I have the Andy Williams version here, and
Oh,
every time I hear that song,
yeah,
it literally I get teary eyed
yeah.
because so yeah. To your point, science can't explain that,
No. Well,
you
you know,
know.
it's just I I just think music is a spiritual, experience, and it's just amazing how sometimes a song could even make you remember a smell.
Yes.
It's, like,
Oh my
freaking
god.
crazy,
It
I mean, I hear a song and like, I hear I posted this as a story on one of the videos I did. I did 10cc, I'm
oh,
Not in Love.
Such a good song. I got the
I
album
did
over
that.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did a cover of that. And I posted a story, and there was another song that came out in the same summer. It was Elton John's "Someone Saved My Life Tonight."
Great song.
When I hear those 2 songs, I am immediately transported to a hospital room in London, Ontario, the night before my open heart surgery, because my mom bought me a little transistor radio this big,
Okay.
and I put it under my pillow,
Right.
and I was waiting to fall asleep, and I just couldn't because, I'm 15, I'm scared.
Yeah, of course.
Tomorrow morning, who knows what that brings?
Yeah.
And my mom had to leave. That back in the day, you couldn't stay in the hospital overnight. Your kid's 15, you gotta leave him.
Oh, I
So
see.
I was in a
Yeah.
ward, 4 people, and there were 3 older men who, funny enough, were the age of me right now.
Okay.
They were all in their 60s, and they're all getting bypass surgeries, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a 15-year-old kid that I'm gonna have surgery to fix a heart murmur. So they're all sleeping and snoring, and I'm scared and crying a little even.
Yeah.
And I have this little transistor radio trying to help me fall asleep that my mom bought. And back in the day, they would play the same hits on AM
Yeah.
radio. When something was a hit, every hour you heard it.
Right.
So 10cc, I'm Not in Love, and Someone Saved My Life Tonight. Those 2 songs must have played 15 times that day.
Wow.
And when
Wow.
Someone Saved My Life comes on,
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
yeah, it hits
eh,
you.
oh my God, like the very first line, wanna think of those eastern lights, muggy
Yeah.
nights, curtains drawn
Wow.
in that little room downstairs. And it was a basement room. My room was below ground level.
Ah, no kidding. Okay, so I get it.
So I could see
Yeah.
the side, I could see people's feet walking on the sidewalk outside the window, and that lyric, that little room downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone saved my life tonight. And like, oh my
So
God.
that really resonated with you.
Yeah, and I tell you, I
Yeah.
saw Elton John in Toronto 2 years ago.
Okay.
When he did that song, like, I was getting teary.
It's
Like, it's just
it's
like, I just sat there, my wife
and
was beside me, and
that's
I
great.
just, like,
It
emotional,
it
man.
the and it I think everybody has a song or 2 or 3
Yeah,
or 4 or 5 that, like you said, you hear it, maybe 50 years have gone by, you hear it, but you
yeah,
smell something. It
yeah,
takes you back, and that's why I appreciate music, and I appreciate what you
yeah,
do, especially with these old songs from 40, 50, 60 years ago, the
yeah,
covers that you do. It really
yeah,
resonates with me.
like I said, it's about the memory of what that song is. It could have
Absolutely.
I could be anybody that would do what I'm doing would the same thing would happen, I would think.
Yeah, of course, of
'Cause the
course.
songs are brilliant.
Does.
Those songs back
Yeah.
then.
So let me ask you this as we wind down the podcast, Pete. So here you are. You've got this long storied history. You start playing guitar in high school. You start teaching guitar. Your mom forces you to play the trumpet in sixth grade band, right? Everybody in your family is some type of musician. Your brothers, your sisters, or everybody, right? You have 24 people you said in your family, or some
Yeah, extended family, like
extended
nieces,
family. Yeah,
nephews.
you
Yeah,
guys like the Osmonds and Jacksons and everybody else thrown in the mix. Partridge Family. So you're massive family of music. You have the school. You've taught thousands of people. You've played in bands. You've toured with bands. Now you're very big on social media. How do you feel about all this? Do you feel like there's something you wished you'd done better, or everything is sort of just gone on the course and here you are now saying, you know what? I'm good with where I am.
um, I would say for sure I'm good with where I am. I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this to be famous. I have no visions of grandeur.
Right.
I just wanna earn a living, you know, have fun doing what I believe in,
Yeah.
and I
That's
wanna
great.
write and create music the way I want to, when I want to, without somebody telling me to do this or do that, or this style works, that style doesn't work.
Yeah.
I heard a lifetime of that. Shopping music when I was a songwriter trying to sell my music. Well, that's dated. This is dated. It's funny because I had so many record execs telling me this is dated, that's dated, and now the funny thing is the dated thing is what people actually like best about me, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, like, I'm just
Uh-huh.
happy where I am. I'm happy in my skin.
That's awesome. That's great.
I don't, I'm not expecting anything from this.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I was able to earn a living in music for a whole career for 50 years. Um, at times I'm a little bit, um, I don't want to say disappointed, but I'm a little bit, I wonder why I don't miss live performance like I
Mm,
should.
okay.
Like it's been 6 years.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's borderline disappointment in myself
Okay.
because everybody's asking me, when are you going to return? When are you going to play? Where can we see you? And I really don't want to,
You
you
don't
know,
you don't feel that anymore.
I don't
Yeah.
feel it. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of it is because I know the amount of work that I will put myself through
Yeah.
because every band I've ever been in has been an excellent band. And I just think my work ethic would make me work way too hard than I
Okay.
should at this
Uh-huh.
age,
Uh-huh.
and that I care to now.
Right.
I wanna do things when I wanna do them, and if I feel like coming in the studio on a weekend when I'm not working and recording something or writing something, I will.
Yeah. It's
If
great.
I don't feel like it, I won't. I'll get on my bike and go do a 50K ride.
That's
If I
great.
wanna spend time with my grandson and my family, I will without having to be taken away by a gig,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
get it.
So,
I get it. I get it, man.
I'm happy where I am.
Awesome.
I'm glad for the way things turned out.
Yeah.
I am certainly happy that people are enjoying what I'm doing, but I'm uh, I'm measured about it because I
Yeah.
realize that they're drawn to the song and it's not so much about me. It's just they love the song
Well, yeah,
and
but it's your interpretation of it. You
yeah,
know, when you
all right,
started that
maybe, but
piano for Head Over Heels, I was like, "Who the hell is this guy?" Like, all of a sudden, I was bam, you
yeah.
know?
But it's a song that somebody else wrote
I
and
understand, yeah.
you know,
No, I
I
know.
don't like I'm not going head over heels on that, you know. Like,
I got it.
I'm just gonna be who I am,
Yeah,
and it is what it is. If
it's
people
awesome.
enjoy it, great.
I
If they don't like it, that's fine too, and I
well,
don't
I think
I'm not gonna let it bug me.
no, that's that and listen, I think I speak for your several 100,000 fans. We appreciate who you are, what you bring to us, your humility with all of this, to be honest
Well,
with you.
thanks.
I think it's incredible, and my closing question for you, when someone listens to your music or hears your story, what do you hope stays with them after the song ends?
Hmm, that's a great question.
I'm full of great
Well,
questions, Pete.
firstly, I would hope that it brings them some happiness listening to what I do. It makes them smile
Yeah.
or pokes a really fond memory, you know? But I think if they're watching me, that's what I would want them from their point of view to be happy. I enjoy this. It made me smile.
Right.
But I'd also want them, if they're looking at me and they're making a judgment on me, just if they would say something like, there's a guy that he's just doing what he likes to do and he's having fun.
There you go.
And I think I'd be happy hearing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, Pete, I want to thank you for the time you spent with me tonight here in the Vinyl Brew Lounge
Oh,
podcast.
you're quite welcome, man.
And it's I'm glad I reached out to you when I like I said I found you a few months ago and I
Yeah.
turned a couple of people onto you and I hope this has been enlightening for anyone who's watching this or listening to this and you know Pete you know I keep thinking your last name Palazzolo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
Pete
there's a hard Italian name. Hey,
it
man,
is.
I've been it's been pronounced a million different ways, so
I thought it was Palazzo and I'm like wait a minute it's not Palazzo it's Palazzolo.
yeah.
There you go.
Actually, if you're Italian and you're pronouncing it with a true Sicilian accent,
Right.
it's Palazzolo,
Palazzolo. Okay.
Palazzolo, but everybody says Palazzolo or whatever they wanna call it.
It comes out great. Well, I
Yeah,
wanna thank you, Pete,
you're
for
welcome.
your time here tonight, and, you know, I wish you the best of luck with your massive social media presence. And thank you for doing what you do and putting the music out there for all of us to enjoy.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I like doing it.
I know,
It's
man.
fun.
We like
Thank
listening
you.
to you. Well, thanks, Pete, for being on tonight. And everybody, thank you again for watching me, Bobby Hunter, tonight on the Vonnegut Lunch podcast. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Peace.